Have you ever been at baggage claim, watching the carousel spin, waiting for your suitcase, but it never shows up? Or maybe you finally grabbed your bag, only to realize the zipper is broken, your lock is missing, or something inside is completely smashed? The truth is, this happens way more than airlines want to admit. So don't be the next victim. I managed to gather the most important checked-in luggage tips that will keep you out of trouble and your belongings secure. Now, if you are planning a flight soon, you need to make sure you implement all of these tips that I'm about to share with you, because it will be crucial in your travel if you plan to have a smooth flight and not encounter any issues with TSA or with those sneaky airline companies and their fees. Tip number 1. Check your luggage immediately upon arrival. You've finally landed and you're exhausted from your flight. But before you rush out of the airport, take 30 seconds to thoroughly inspect your suitcase. Look for any signs of damage, tampering, or missing items. If something's wrong, don't wait. Report it immediately. Airlines have strict time limits for filing claims on damaged or lost baggage. The sooner you notify the airline, the higher your chances of getting reimbursed or recovering your missing belongings. Tip number 2. Pack a backup identification tag inside your luggage. Most people rely on the luggage tag attached to the outside of their suitcase. But what if it gets ripped off? If your tag is lost, airline staff may struggle to identify your bag and reunite it with you. Here's a simple fix. Place a backup identification tag or a piece of paper with your name, phone number, and email address inside your suitcase. That way, if your external tag is missing, airport staff can still identify and return your bag. Tip number 3. Keep essentials in your carry-on. Here's a hard truth. Your checked bag isn't guaranteed to arrive when you do. Bags get delayed or misplaced all the time, and the last thing you want is to arrive at your destination without the things you need most. That's why you should always pack essentials in your carry-on. Bring a change of clothes, medications, important documents, chargers, and any valuables you don't want to risk losing. That way, if your suitcase gets delayed, you'll still have everything necessary to get by. Tip number 4. Wrap your luggage in plastic or use a protective cover. Want to make it harder for thieves to access your luggage? A simple trick is to wrap your suitcase in plastic film or use a luggage cover. Plastic wrapping protects your bag from scratches, spills, and rough handling while also acting as an extra layer of security. It makes it much harder for someone to quickly unzip your bag and take something without being noticed. Tip number 5. Avoid packing valuables in checked luggage. This one is non-negotiable. Never, and I mean never, pack cash, jewelry, expensive electronics, passports, or important documents in your checked luggage. If your bag is lost or stolen, airlines are not responsible for these high-value items. That means you won't be reimbursed if they go missing. Keep them in your carry-on bag, where they stay with you at all times. Tip number 6. Take photos of your bag and contents. This is a lifesaver if your bag ever gets lost or stolen. Take a few quick photos of your suitcase before you check it in. Capture the exterior, any unique marks, and even the inside showing your packed belongings. If you ever need to file a lost luggage report or an insurance claim, these photos can help you provide proof of ownership and speed up the recovery process. Airlines will be much more likely to take action if you have clear images of what's missing. Tip number 7. Use a GPS luggage tracker. Now, this is one of the best travel hacks out there. Get a smart luggage tracker like an Apple AirTag, Tile, or Samsung SmartTag, and place it inside your suitcase. If your bag is lost or delayed, you can track its exact location in real time using your phone. No more relying on the airline to figure out where your luggage went. You'll have that information at your fingertips. Tip number 8. Remove old luggage tags. This one might sound simple, but it's super important. If you have old airline baggage tags still stuck to your suitcase, it could confuse baggage handlers and send your bag to the wrong destination. Before checking in, remove any old travel stickers and previous baggage tags to make sure your suitcase is routed correctly. It's a small detail that can make a big difference. Tip number 9. Choose a unique and durable suitcase. If your suitcase looks like everyone else's, you're making it easier for someone to grab it, either by accident or on purpose. Avoid basic black luggage and choose a bag with a bright color, unique pattern, or personal tag so it's instantly recognizable on the baggage carousel. This small change can prevent mix-ups and make it harder for thieves to walk off with your bag unnoticed. Tip number 10. Use a high-quality luggage lock. One of the easiest ways to protect your checked bag is to use a TSA-approved luggage lock. A lock keeps your zippers from being easily opened by someone trying to slip a hand inside your bag. TSA-approved locks also allow security agents to inspect your bag without having to break your lock. It's a simple, yet effective way to add an extra layer of protection. Tip number 11. Weigh your luggage to avoid delays. Did you know that an overweight suitcase can slow down your entire check-in process? If your luggage exceeds the airline's weight limit, you'll be forced to repack your bag right there at the counter, which is not only stressful, but also leaves your valuables exposed to everyone around you. To avoid this, always weigh your suitcase before leaving home using a portable luggage scale. This way, you'll know ahead of time if you need to shift things around or remove any items to avoid last-minute surprises and extra baggage fees. I left a link in the description to the luggage scale that I personally use. Feel free to check it out. Tip number 12. Book nonstop flights to reduce the risk of lost luggage. Every time your bag is transferred between connecting flights, there's a higher chance it could go missing. If possible, try to book direct flights to reduce the number of times your luggage is handled. If you do have a layover, aim for at least a 90-minute connection. This gives baggage handlers enough time to transfer your luggage to the next plane, lowering the risk of it getting left behind. Now that you know how to keep your luggage safe, what about getting through airport security faster? I have another video packed with TSA secrets that can save you time, stress, and hassle at the airport. Click here to check it out now, and I'll see you in the next one.